Hello, and we're gonna do some Kialo topics. Here we go. Kialo topics of the week, and I guess I'll go through all of them. I'm usually picky. It's 6 of them. It's not gonna take long because I'm not gonna do a whole lot what I normally do because that would just be preachy. So just chill with me today. This might be short. And these are the topics, and I'm answering them. I'm not deep diving into them or nothing. I'm just gonna answer them straight up. Cold read, all that stuff. So here we go. Is the U.S. police racist towards people of color? Yeah. Here's the thing. Okay, real quick. Make it quick. All right. So the fact that you call it people of color, which I understand why, it also designates there's people that have no color, that have no ethnicity, that stand out from the crowd as a majority. And are the police racist towards people of color? Okay, how about this? If you look in the mirror, all right, if you call the cops, look at yourself. If you call the cops to help you and you think they're going to help you, you probably are not a person of color. If you're a person of color and you think, man, if I call the cops to help me, oh no. Yeah, you're a person of color. All right. Are you a privileged person of color? Oh, of course you could be that. You could be, because you might think the cops they'll come up, they're the cops. They got to do their job, right? You would have seen nothing in the past 5 years that's happened on TV. You never would have seen heard or seen of the cases and videos and stuff on TV, if they even covered them, and on YouTube and other places of cops killing, murdering, and ransacking people of color's homes and stuff. People lacking color, the outer city people hurting and killing people of color. The whole Black Lives Matter movement and stuff like that, being blamed for things that they didn't even do. There's a lot of stuff out there. And the police allowing people of color to get hurt during these protests and turning a blind eye when it's happening. So, yeah, they're racist. By design, the cops were bred into racism. They were racist. And cops generally happen to be white. So, there you go. Now, next question. Do aliens exist? Yes, we do. And you probably, well, why do you say that? Because there's a race of beings out there that's living their lives that question if aliens exist. They're wondering if we are here. I mean, if there is intelligent life out there, then doesn't it mean that intelligent life would be seeking out other intelligent life? Like a little network, a community of things, they say it would make sense, right? And they were like, how come they haven't contacted us? And we're like, why haven't you contacted us? So you got 2 alien worlds wondering why no one's contacting each other without reaching out to anybody. But yet they're observing radio signals from both planets. So to ask if aliens exist is almost like asking, do we exist? And a lot of people will say, of course we don't exist. We're just a program. And if so, can we get an upgrade?
Really?
So, can we get better plumbing for our, internal systems? Can we get a computer readout in front of our eyes when something goes wrong and we can get a diagnosis on why it went wrong and how to solve it?
Can we get an expansion pack?
Oh, Sidra's joining this. Okay. Can we get an expansion pack? Can we find something that can get rid of a virus that inflame lymph nodes, because this hurts? So to think that we are the only and there's nothing out there could be alien life on Jupiter. You don't know if Jupiter's an all gas giant. Just because we can't get to the surface don't mean there's no surface. That's an unknown. The known knowns and unknown knowns and known unknowns. This is an unknown. I'm just saying. But seriously, we don't know. Look at Saturn. Look at Jupiter. Look at the rings around these worlds. These rings are made of rocks and ice and water and stuff. And they happen to be the same color of the planet. I'm just saying. It seems like a gas would have just fallen in, Hell, Saturn's got a moon that's creating a thin ring, but that's a thin ring. In any case. And just to blow your minds even more, a black hole isn't a hole. It's a solid mass that absorbs nothing. Just letting you know. Next one, should humans act to fight climate change? Well, I'm sure not going to rely on the lions and tigers and bears to do it. I don't think they care. I think they're thinking, I'm hungry or I'm sleepy or I got to deal with this damn pride. I don't think the birds are going to do too much. They falling out the sky from, solar panels and stuff. Arizona heat is one thing, and then it's 110. I flew over this area that was more like 240, and I just couldn't deal, and I fell out.
Damn, poor bird.
You think overfishing is one thing. You think polluting the waters is another. You got climate change where they have more, tornadoes on the water, which turn into water spouts. Hurricanes that are stronger, that's creating more water spouts. You know what water spouts do? It can suck fish right out the ocean and throw it on the land or into the air, killing them, and then they're useless to us because other fish get them, or they stale. Or we keep flooding the ocean with oil. And look, in comparison, oh sure, you might release enough oil to cover Rhode Island, but compared to Rhode Island, the ocean is big. I guess that's how we can deal with that. But should humans, should being an obligation? Hey, guess what? Be honest with you. Be straight up. Keep it real. If it's getting harder to breathe because people keep smoking around you, wouldn't you tell them to put out the cigarette? Just saying. Just saying. You're driving in a car and somebody has been working out at the gym and they like to, in the passenger seat or the back seat with their arms up, and it's getting funky in the car. You want to roll down the window and tell that person, hey, lower your arms, man. Woman or man, you rank. You Shabba ranks up in this mug. It's bad. All right, just saying. All right, so we can go down to the other three. Is anarchy the only ethical system of society? Nope. That implies that it is ethical. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't. It's just that we already got it. It's just that the wealthy people are and we are not. And if we have it, it's only with us. And then they come in and bust our heads, for doing it. And then they do it and we got to just deal with it because nobody wants to change. So there we go. Is opposite sex parenting preferable to same sex parenting? To opposite sex parenting, yes, it's preferable because people of opposite sex think that the opposite sex should raise children and mess them up, and people of the same sex shouldn't have the same opportunity. I don't think that's fair. Why can't we all mess our kids up equally? Y'all can parent and argue and break up and war with each other over who gets to keep the kids. Same sex people can't do that too. It'll confuse the kids seeing a mom and mom or dad and dad. I don't think it confused the kids when the parents argue and split up and wonder who gets to keep who, and the kids wondering, is it my fault? I think that would be confusing. I would think it would be confusing with all the lies that parents tell, and then kids grow up to figure it out and be like, wait, how do I trust you? I'm just wondering, who gets to say who and who doesn't get to mess our kids up? The government's doing it. Hey, force your kid to go to school and get a virus. I'm sick. I'm jacked up. It's Russian roulette for COVID. I get COVID and I get all messed up. The school paying for it. I don't give a damn what I got to go through. School paying for it because they forced it. Just saying. Okay, next. Final one. Should women stay home to raise children? No. Parents should stay home and raise children. What's the point of having a kid and saying, get away from me? Oh my God, my perfect little baby. Bye. I think that's wrong. Why can't we stay home and raise our kids? Oh man, baby, you're so great. You look like me. You take after me. Go and have somebody else raise you. We call it a school system. We call it daycare. Go on and raise my kid, and you better not mess up. When I get my kid back, they better be the way that I would do it. Just you did it for me. Teach them something. The kid come home and be like, are you a doctor? Be like, nope. And you call the school and complain. How the world my kid not a doctor and she's 3? We got a problem with this. So, yep, but yeah, I think both parents should stay home and raise a kid. What's the point of having a kid? You ain't gonna raise it. Don't have kids. That's how I see it. Don't have kids. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Then you ain't got to worry about anyone messing them up. You ain't got to raise them. You ain't got to worry about being away from them. You ain't got to worry about them coming back. You ain't got to be mad at them and can't wait to kick them out the house. I mean, it's a lot. You know? Just saying, get a dog or a cat. Not necessarily the same thing, but it's well enough, I suppose. In any case. Well, that's going to do it for me. And partially Sidra. Check out her new podcast on Spreaker. It is The Wicked Orchard presents reality and fiction. Awesome. 2 episodes up. When she's not being sick, she's definitely going to get back to it. Right now, great reviews on it. So go ahead and check it out. You can go over to her channel. It's in the description. As always, The Wicked Orchard. You can find her channel there. So good luck with that. It's going to be awesome. And I think you'll like all the topics that are there. So, bye.